All right, today we are going to talk about this vehicle, which is a 2025 Range Rover Sport. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the interior features on this vehicle and what's new for 2025. So this is a HSE P400, the optional 22-inch wheels, red brake calipers, black exterior package, which you can tell by these accents being black. Just gonna hop in and we'll talk a little bit about it. So the big changes that happened on this vehicle were 2023. And in 2023, the vehicle was completely redesigned to what you see right now in terms of the interior. But there was one very important change, and that was the elimination of the controls for climate right down here. So that's now all been taken away and put into the touchscreen, but the way that it works is very slick and easy to use. So in place of it, they have this nice wireless charger that's here. And the way that the touchscreen works, it right now has something activated that's called haptic feedback. And it's a feature where the screen essentially clicks. I don't really like that feature. So I'm just gonna go into the settings here. And I'm just gonna press haptic feedback to turn that off. And now it's turned into just a normal touchscreen that's nice and easy to click. So in terms of the climate, you'll see driver climate, passenger climate, and right here you can just press and hold, slide it up and down, and adjust your temperature accordingly. Now to pull up the full menu though, you just tap on the number and a little menu will pop up where it shows you your air climate, the seat climate, and then the fan speed control as well. So you can just adjust it right here. Heated seat, this one is not equipped with cooled seats. And then fan speed control you can adjust right here. And then if you want to adjust which vents are being used, you'll tap on this right here. So you can activate and deactivate whichever vents you want. Same thing for passenger side, works the exact same way, just mirrored on the other side there. Also from the touchscreen side of things, it defaults to having this shortcut menu on the side there, which I don't really find quite as useful. So what I do is normally just slide this to the side. Now I've just got the normal setup of navigation, phone, and then audio there as well. They all come standard with this beautiful 3D surround view camera, which you can see the bird's eye view on the left, and then you've got the 3D surround view on the side here. So you can see all around the vehicle. Really handy in tight parking situations. Kind of a nice feature to use. And on the inside of the vehicle, you'll see this beautiful TFT screen that's high definition, much better than the previous generation. And one of my favorite features is the upgrade of the amount of adjustments that are available with the seat. So you'll see here, if I just so much as press this forward, now my seat will move forward. But there's a menu here that pops up and you can adjust so much more. So if I just tap on, for example, headrest here, I can raise the headrest, move it forward, down. Then if I tap this, I've got tightening of the side bolsters. Then you can do a 4-way power lumbar support. And then down here, you can extend the bottom part of the cushion on the seat there as well. These are new features that are kind of nice and handy. Lots of people ask about this button, which allows you to configure the way that the safety features work on the vehicle. So if I press and hold this for a sec, you'll see a menu that pops up on here, and you can customize the way that some of these features work. And I'd recommend just pressing custom, then you go into customize, and you change it to your liking. So speed limit warning, you can have it as visual or visual and audio once you hit the speed limit. Forward collision warning is a really nice safety feature where if someone abruptly slows down in front of you, you can have it start to warn you, and then also do the automatic emergency braking. But you can set 3 different thresholds for this warning. So it's set as normal right now. And then the lane keep assist, that will correct your steering wheel and allow you to stay inside of the lane if you're drifting out without having your turn signal on. The quick way to turn that on and off is not through this menu, but rather right here. So if we just press this, now it's off, or actually, sorry, to turn it off, you actually have to press it for 3 seconds, then it turns off. But to turn it on, you just tap that once. In terms of the rest of the features on the interior, lots of people have asked about the exterior mirrors. So people really quickly overlook the power fold of the mirror. So if I press this, now it power folds the mirrors. Press it again and it unfolds. This is a child door lock system, so now it's engaged and it will turn off the use of the power windows in the back seat and disengage the use of the door handles in the back seat there as well. And this will be a feature where you can lower down the vehicle into what's called access mode. So the car is equipped with a fully adjustable air ride suspension. If you tap this once, it will lower down the vehicle into the access mode, just making it easier to get in and out of the vehicle as well. The actual air ride suspension is adjusted right here by pressing mode. And you'll see over here it says access height, and there's a lock there as well. If you tap on the lock, what happens is when you drive away and you hit 20 kilometers an hour, normally it would raise you back up to the normal ride height at 20 kilometers an hour. This increases that threshold to 40 seconds. So it'll stay in that lowered mode. So for example, if you're going into like an underground parking situation, then you might want to utilize this feature. But otherwise, all you have to do is just press normal and it will raise the vehicle back up to the normal ride height. It does the back first and then the front second. The off-roading mode is kind of handy too there, just because in certain situations you do need a little bit of extra ground clearance, so that's kind of nice to use. I really love this auto brake hold feature. Some people don't like it, and you just got to really be careful, because if you ever go through one of those automated car washes where there's a track and the vehicle is pulled through on the track, if you have this engaged, it will not let you be pulled through. So you do have to turn off the auto brake hold to be able to go through an automated car wash. But if you ever had a long stoplight, it's super handy to use this, because you just don't have to keep your foot on the brake pedal, and it just makes it a little bit easier to just relax at the stoplight instead of having to hold the brake pedal. And then of course the auto start stop system, which you can disengage through this menu as well. Lots of people ask about this diamond button as well. When we press this, you'll be able to customize 2 different features of your own choice. And if you pull it up, you'll see there's lots of different options here. And one of the most popular options that's come through is under this other menu, where you can select auto start stop off. So that just makes it so that the engine won't constantly go on and off when you're stopping the vehicle. But yeah, it's a fuel saving feature, but sometimes when you're in traffic, it's kind of nice to be able to utilize that. Another nice feature is the hidden storage underneath the cup holders. So you'll see that under there, and then there's a USB-C charger there as well. Inside here, you just got a little bit of extra storage space, but some vehicles are equipped with the center console cooler box with a high and low setting. That's just a quick walkthrough of the vehicle here. 2025 is very similar to 2024, but the key difference between 23 and 24 is the elimination of the climate controls on this down here. So now everything is integrated into the touchscreen. Outside of that, some of the small packages have changed, and they did introduce the satin vehicle wrap. So instead of having a gloss finish, you just have a satin wrap that's applied from the factory, which in Canada it's a $5,200 option, but adds a really nice visual cue to the vehicle. So thanks so much for watching. Any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments section, and be sure to like and subscribe.